Whew, Everest and Clockwork. This is the one that I think we've almost been building up to all day today.
Yeah, now we'll be getting into this first round. Clock is running down. Teams are ready in their tunnels. Now, the final 5 seconds countdown of this initial joust, and we'll be getting into this first round. And it will be Clockwork winning that initial joust straight into the hands of Baguette. Baguette looking to make his way forward. We'll send a pass down to Okino, and Okino will put it in for the 2 for the early lead for Clockwork.
I mean, out the gate, that's how you want to kick off a series battle like this against Everest. Putting out that pressure early, putting out that aggression early, and winning that joust instantly, sinking in a 2. Very nicely done from Clockwork. We'll see how Everest works their offensive joust as they push up into the midfield in a pretty good joust. Martin's there to snag the clear. The pass does go a bit too high and bounces off the shield, allowing for the attack to come in from Clockwork.
Now Taco picking that one up, just stolen by Martin. Now we'll look for the reset, and maybe a bit of miscommunication, and that Clockwork stack flying in, and it will be another 2 points for Clockwork. Now 4-0 in favor of Clockwork.
Really nice job. Very fast attack and rebound. The intercept, it was looking like a nice setup from Everest. They had the push in through the midfield, but Clockwork just able to shut it down and prevent that setup from coming in from Everest. And look how aggressive this defense is. They push in, trying to threaten out this push out from Everest.
It is honestly scary how fast Clockwork are. I mean, they've only been a team for a couple of weeks, but they're all very experienced players, and they're clearly showing that here. I mean, that stack was just insane, and then if you make one little mistake, they will just punish you so hard for it. As we just saw earlier, they missed that single pass, and then they were able to put that 2 in. But now Martin looking to get set up. We'll send it up to Steffo. Steffo across to Bad Elmo, and Bad Elmo will sink that in for the 2. A nice cut pass. It'll be 4-2 now. Just Clockwork just in the lead by 2.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Will now be Clockwork taking Joust advantage. Rolling out. It will be. Looks like it will be Taco taking the QB. We'll send it across to Baguette. A quick pass. I'm trying to do some juking. He will send it across to Okino. Okino just trying to back it out. Will be a missed pass, maybe a bit of miscommunication, but quickly recovering it is Taco. Just bouncing that pass off to Gio though, and that quick Everest stack coming in. Looking for the shot. Will just be a bit wide and we'll hit off the shield. It's now back in the hands of Okino. Okino will clear it forward. Will be stopped by Conrad though. Conrad sending it right back, and now in the hands of Martin. I thought Baguette was going to pick that one up, but Martin picking that one up. Looking for the cross pass. He will get it up to Steffo. Steffo not able to pick that one up. So it does just go off his head. And now a nice stun from Aries. Aries just sending it back to Taco. Taco sending it down to Baguette now. Baguette getting pressured. He will just get that out in time. And now Clockwork with that quick stack. Aries picking up, looking for the shot, and he will send it. It will just be a bit wide, and it will be missed. Now back in the hands of Martin the third. Martin the third coming in over stack partner very quickly up to Bad Elmo. Bad Elmo just looking for the reset back to Steffo. Steffo will get stunned down and will be picked up by Okino. Okino doing some juking now around the Geo. Looking for a pass opportunity. We'll just send it up to Aries. Aries now looking to make his way forward. Maybe looking for the cut pass. We'll just reset it back to Baguette. Baguette will send it right across to Okino. Okino going for the shot, and he will put it in for the 2.
Really aggressive back and forth here. Very quick. Between these squads. I mean, this is what you get when you get to the EU and you're getting into that master tier competition. These are 2 teams that very well could move on regardless, right? If they both go on to win their next matchup, depending on how everyone else has shaken up in this round robin, it could very well be Everest and Clockwork moving into that master tier. But this is what you would expect out of a master tier matchup. This is the kind of back and forth you're looking for when you join an EU master tier battle, and it is quick, it's ruthless. The push coming in, almost an attack there set up for Clockwork, but not quite, as Everest is able to battle back, and this is a very small lead, only 2 goals right now.
A nice stop from Aries. I'm not sure if that one was going in, but nonetheless a nice quick grab. Now back in the hands of Okino. Okino looking to clear that one out, but Martin will get that stun. Trying to send it back, but Okino will just recover that one, and it will send it all the way out. Picked up by Okino again. Okino going for the shot, just a bit high off the goal. Now picked up by Martin the third. Martin looking for the clear, but Baguette will steal that one right over his hands, not letting that clear go through, and sending it down to Taco. Taco maybe looking for a hook shot, but we'll just get stunned out, and Bad Elmo picking that one up. We'll just look for the clear, and it will make its way out Looks like that Clockwork stack will be there first. Closely followed by Everest, but Baguette able to dodge them and try to send it back out. But Conrad will stop that one, but Okina will stun him and Baguette will slap it out.
Floating now into the zone of Everest. We'll see if they can prevent another goal from getting sunk in. They do manage to get the stun there on the setup and are still holding on to this tight disadvantage, I suppose. Still keeping it close here, keeping it a 4-point deficit, and they just need to get set up outside the bubble. And as I say that, maybe an open goal 3 will be what they need, as the bounce just goes wide on the lower half of the goal. Here comes the attack from Everest. The setup pass, the defense right in the face of Steffo, forcing the back pass.
That's in the third now, just taking his time, looking for his open teammates, trying to maybe bring that defense in a little closer. And that intercept from Baguette now will come through. Baguette sending it forward, maybe getting the pass up. Will just be a missed pass. Everest looking to get their stacks together now. We'll go forward. Martin the third picking up, going for the shot.
Oh!
We'll just ding off the rim. Now picked up by Okina. Okina just quickly sending that one out of their bubble, out of the danger zone. Now picked up by Aries. Aries looking for the clear. And it will just take some hits off the Geo and bounce right back into the hands of Okina. Okina will just send that forward on it. We'll get stuck in the mid, but picked up by Okina again. Okina sending it forward. Maybe just a shot. Will just be a bit low, but picked up by Okina again, and he will put it in for the 2. Now, Clockwork in the lead by 6.
Really nice follow-up there, and this Clockwork team doing well to just keep to maintain their lead, to maintain their advantage, and continue to burn down this clock. They've now made this a several goal lead with only 3:40 left. Granted, 6 points is only actually 2 threes. So it's not out of reach for something like Everest to get back into this game. And as I say that, they're trying to set up the attack. The pass goes just a bit too low, but is quickly scooped up by Martin III, keeping the Everest team in the attack, keeping them inside the bubble. There's a good pass to the bottom of the zone, and Bad Elmo finds a bit of a nice angle to thread that through for 2.
A nice setup, and Bad Elmo just plays that one too high for the goalie to catch, essentially. They will try to close that gap now, 8-4. It's a 4-point lead, so still 2 goals needed. So still not the most comfortable of leads, but still a decent lead. As now Taco trying to get that pass across to Baguette. Will make his way towards Baguette. Baguette looking for the cross pass to Okina. Okina will receive that one. Okina now sending it forward to Aries. Aries maybe looking at an open goal. Maybe he could have got it past that goalie, but we'll just decide to send it across to Baguette. Baguette now back to Taco. Taco across to Okina. Okina, not Tokina. Okina just making his way forward now, just doing some juking. We'll send it back to Taco. Now Taco down to Baguette, but a nice read from Conrad. He will stop that pass and he will get the clear through.
Was that a combination of Taco and Akina at the same time? I think that's what happened there. But either way, we'll see if they can combo together to find themselves some more points, because, again, it's now really just 2-2s, which is even easier to make for the like of Everest. But as the clock does tick down, the timer gets danger low. Only 2 minutes left now as the back pass to Aries goes wide. That could have been potentially the nail in the coffin, but Everest are still in this yet as we get down into that 2-minute drill, the very high-pressure moments that we've seen them succeed in already.
Now Baguette just losing that one. It will be picked up by Martin. Martin going for the shot just a little wide. It will be picked up by Okino, but quickly getting stunned out. Conrad sending it up to Steffo, and Steffo dunking it in for the 2. Now only 8-6, only a 2-point lead. Everest could very well come back in this first round.
Really nice job there to find that 2, and yeah, like I've been saying, it's a 1-goal lead, and Clockwork really needs something here off of this offensive joust. They need to get this set up and get this attack. They cannot allow Everest to play aggressive like they have throughout these 2-minute drills that we've seen them play. I mean, when they went up against Nantes and they had 2 minutes left, they really applied some good pressure. And so I want to see if they can do that against the likes of Clockwork, because like I've been saying, I feel like Clockwork most likely to be a team that's going to advance on into that master tier. There's a good regrab from Martin. He keeps possession as the stack pushes right into him, somehow weathering that double stack from getting hold of the disc and passing back and forth from Everest, really kicking the time down. There was an attempted shot on goal, but Taco, seemingly hiding somewhere back by goal, is able to snag it out and get it up to Aki, who pushes it down into Everest zone.
Conrad now recovering it, just looking for the pass over to Steffo. Steffo making his way forward. We'll just get the pass across to Martin. Martin now across to Bad Elmo. Bad Elmo getting pressure, just barely gets that pass up to Martin. Martin now getting pressured. That stack just breaking up from Clockwork. He does get the pass up to Steffo. Now Steffo looking for the cross pass. It will just be missed. They needed that one. They don't have a lot of time now. Okino looking for the clear. Will not make his way out, but picked up by Martin. Martin just sending that one forward. Now picked up by Okino. Okino looking for the clear. That one will be picked up by Taco, and Taco sending it forward. Now could be in, will not be win, but picked up by Oki. Oki will just get stunned down, lose that one, but now picked up by Martin III as he does get that slap out, and it looks like it will be Clockwork taking this first round. Everest had a chance there. They had just that one missed pass to like cost them the round. They could have had that. They could have tied up that second round or that first round even, but not able to tie up. Getting pressured by Clockwork. Clockwork doing a very good job on defense, and that front stack applying a lot of pressure, just effectively not allowing Everest to just get out of their own half.
Yeah, a really solid performance. Swift, give me your thoughts.
Well, I mean, it was a very close round the entire way through. For quite a long time, Clockwork had that 6-point lead. I mean, it was completely back and forth from about the 6th minute up until about the 5th minute or something like that, or the 4th even. Just for a few minutes in there were just no goals. It was going back and forth, back and forth. Clockwork were trying to hold that 6-point lead, but Everest weren't holding, and eventually they were able to break through the defense. They got a couple of goals in, but they were just a goal away for the rest of that game. They weren't able to score that final goal. Clockwork were holding them back, and they said, look, you've scored a couple of goals now, no more, and they held them down for the remainder of that round. But no, yeah, Everest got really, really close towards the end of that. And I wouldn't be very surprised to see this game go to round 3 if Everest put the sort of pressure that they were doing at the second half of this round.
Absolutely. We'll see as we get into this round 2. The joust comes out, and right away, Clockwork snagging it. They want to pile on to their early win here. They want to get right away, run this momentum in and get a nice lead. But Everest have managed to prevent that from happening. They have managed to deny the setup and are now playing around with disc inside their zone in the bottom of the zone. And as I say that, it does look like the Clockwork attack is set up there. Baguette threatening from the back of the zone, but he's stunned out. The pass not available, has to back clear it to Aries. Here comes the full pass in, does float around inside the zone, but isn't picked up by anyone. The rebound grabbed by Taco, but the full force of the defense there. An open goal for a moment, but not for long. The pass to the center comes and snagged by Elmo, full cleared out.
Clear will make his way all the way out, picked up by Bad Elmo. Maybe looking at an open goal, no, as Clockwork stacks do get into defense, and now a quick pass over to Bad Elmo, but losing it off the head, but he will recover that one and put it in for the 2, giving Everest the lead by 2 points.
Really nice job there from Everest to just weather that aggression. Clockwork came out, they snagged that early disc advantage. They won that joust wholeheartedly and had the attack set up, but Everest just able to play defense, prevent anything from going in, and eventually find their opportunity to clear it down range and get that attack. And it was a good clear. They've been managing to get those out of their zone when they get that disc, and we'll see if they can keep that up in this round. There's another good clear. Can the stack get down there in time? There's a bit of a brawl in the midfield. They don't need to get there. The 3 floats in from Steffo.
Everest kind of mimicking what Clockwork were doing to them in the first round. You could just see that front like pressuring the passes, and eventually they got that intercept and the clear, which turned out to be a 3-point shot. Now it will be Clockwork taking the joust advantage. Will be Taco taking the QB. We'll send it over to Baguette. They'll be looking for his forward passes, just covered by Martin. Martin not able to get that one. The pass does come down to Aries, backing it out to Taco. Taco now taking his time. Want to play this very carefully, and we'll send it across to Baguette. Baguette trying to draw that defense, and we'll just back it out to Taco again. Taco sending it back to Baguette. Baguette now making his way forward into the bubble, maybe looking for the cross pass. No, he will just put it in that bottom area of the goal for the 2. Trying to close that gap now, 5-2 in favor of Everest.
Looked like it went through the heart there of the goalie. Just a tough disc to grab. I don't think he was stunned out either. I'm trying to watch that replay, and yeah, it just looks like it was a fast shot threaded in through the center there. Couldn't get the angle onto the disc, and now it's a 3-point lead for the likes of Everest. Still, they have the lead, but it's only 1 point. It's only 1 goal away. It's only a 3 away. They're trying to pad back on, though. They want to get some more points on the board. They can't quite get up into the zone. The disc is cleared out through the midfield. Everest quick to snag it, though.
Adam picking that one up, and he will send it right back through to the orange side. And Everest stack just overshooting it, allowing Clockwork to get back. Now it's slap from Clockwork. We'll get it out there. Bubble, Baguette now picking up, just getting stunned out and losing possession. Ares is there trying to slap that one forward. Will not make his way through as he does hit some Geo. Now back in hands of Martin. Martin just sending that one across to Conrad. Conrad getting pressure. Will send it across to Steffo. Steffo now down to Bad Elmo. Bad Elmo just backing out. Will not connect as it will just take a hit off the wall. But Martin able to read the bounces. Will pick that one back up. Sending it across to Bad Elmo. Bad Elmo now sending it back to Martin the third. Trying to break up that defense. Trying to just get past it. Martin now sends up the pass to Steffo. Steffo looking to make his way forward. Will not get past that goalie. Tackle puts it. Tackle stops that one, but just not able to get it far enough. Bad Elmo will pick that one up and it will put it in for the 2. Now, yet again, a 5-point lead to Everest.
Really nice job there from the likes of Everest to keep piling on to this lead. 5 points now with 6 minutes left, though. A lot of time for Clockwork to work with, but this Everest team to bounce back from a tough loss in round 1 like that and make things close here in round 2, hey, just proves that they are a team worthy of competing up at the top, because they are able to keep this thing close and actually have a pretty solid lead here. They want to keep piling on. They want to get that possession and continue to move up this lead, but for now they can't seem to quite get their hands on disc. There it is, finally. There's an open goal 3 that's not going to find it in, but they are going to follow it up with the stack. They're looking for the 2, and Bad Elmo puts it in.
Everest now flying away with that lead, a 7-point lead. Bit more of a comfortable lead, about 3 points minimum to get that lead, or to tie it up, or to get the lead for Clockwork. But now just about 5 minutes remain as Clockwork will take the joust advantage. Will be Taco just taking his time on the joust this time. We'll just send it over to Baguette eventually, though, as he does pull that defense in a little bit. Baguette now, it seems like the whole of Clockwork is playing this a bit slower, but Steffo with that quick stack is able to steal that one from Ares, and it will send it through all the way back into the orange bubble.
The disc now floating in the zone of Clockwork. Everest really doing a good job of keeping this aggression inside the Everest zone, really not allowing a ton of time for Everest to even be on the offensive. There's a great cross to Steffo. 11-2 now, and how the tides have turned. I mean, this was the scoreline for Clockwork's end in round 1.
Well, Everest, definitely a master tier capable team, as clearly they've adapted, they've changed something, and now that change has just completely switched out around the scoreline. Seems like Clockwork not able to put any points on the board aside from that 2, as another intercept, another stop comes in from side of Everest. Now Steffo looking to make his way forward. We'll just put that one in again for the 2. Everest is just unstoppable right now.
Yeah, they are. Sinking that in again. Just they're almost on pace to push in for the Mercy, if you think about it. I mean, look at the clock. We got 4 minutes left, and it's. I mean, we're gonna have to give Swift's opinion, but I mean, I want yours too, Ollie. How does this happen? How do you have such huge swings in these score lines?
Well, like I said, I mean, it's just with those changes. I mean, a team as good as Everest, I know they can make that change and they can make it fast. Like, they don't need to practice it. I mean, it might not be a big change, but a change nonetheless to stop that. And now pass up to Ares. Ares will put that one in for the 2. Maybe Clockwork looking to shift the momentum and maybe regain their lead.
It's like I said, they have a lot of time. 3 minutes. If they can really start to run away with this and get a good string of unanswered points. Not going to count Clockwork out just quite yet, but it really is going to take Everest to make some mistakes, and they do tend to play the later half of these rounds pretty good. We'll see if they can do that against the likes of Clockwork, because Clockwork have not been making it easy. But still, it's Everest again inside Clockwork zone, and they're just buying time. They can push this clock down all they want, but maybe more points will work. Taco with a great turnaround save there. Does push it down to his teammates Baguette, and the full clear comes in.
Everest getting there first, though. That's closely followed by Clockwork, forcing Steffo to send that one through. Picked up by Conrad. Now Conrad will just send it back down to Bad Elmo. Bad Elmo now taking his time. We'll send it up to Martin the third. Martin with a quick pass across to Conrad. Conrad now just going down to the ground, trying to get that pass across. Will just be a missed pass, but recovered again by Bad Elmo. Bad Elmo sending it forward to Martin the third, but Taco, recognizing that pass, is able to cover him and deny any attempt, and he will send it through back into the blue side. Now Everest defense, you can see flying in quickly. Conrad able to pick that one and just barely clear it out as that Clockwork stack does pressure him, and now Everest with that stack pressing forward. Steffo with the disc.
Oh, what a save. Taco somehow reaches out and snags that one. A fire shot that comes in, but not hot enough because Taco able to shut that down. The disc now floating in the midfield as Ares pushes out from the stun and slaps disc away. Here comes the attack from the likes of Clockwork. They want to get some points on the board here in this round. Prevent it from being as much of a blowout as it is. And as they say that, Ares finds a nice pass from Aki and puts it in for 2. I think it's a little bit too late. You know, it's now 7 points, but I don't know, 2 threes and a 2. I don't think it's even possible to make in this much time.
I mean, it might not be, but maybe that opinion will change. I mean, Clockwork is a very fast team, but at the same time, Everest has some very strong defense, and they've just been super aggressive, not allowing Clockwork to do much of anything in this second round. So, I mean, maybe it's not possible, maybe it is. It's now Ares just sending that one forward. It will make its way all the way out into the blue side, but that Everest start getting there first, just losing it momentarily, but by then we're able to just slap that one out back into the mid. It will just bounce back into the blue side, and now Ares sending that one forward to Baguette. Ducking that first defender, trying to get past that defense. We'll send it over to Ares. Ares trying to get it to Taco, but just a missed pass, and that slap coming through will make its way all the way back out into the mid.
Yep, and they're getting the full clear. Everest, they want to get some points back here. They don't want this to get anywhere into the hands of Clockwork, and as long as they just buy this time, it's pretty much round over. And so we're going to another round 3 is what it looks like to me, Ollie, and I can't complain. These have been some great series here that we've been able to tune into in the later half of this Challenger Cup. Both of these teams certainly delivering here today, and I mean, looking forward, if Everest can bring this level of momentum into this next round, Clockwork are not going to have it easy. They certainly need to be able to bounce back here and come out like they did strong in round 1. Maybe now is the time to get some momentum, some minimal time left. They try and set up for an attack. They aren't letting up. They didn't waste those moments for that attack. They certainly wanted to get something going there because they wanted the momentum. Right now, this is when it matters the most. This is when these games mean the most. And I mean, Swift, what are your thoughts on this round 2 taking us to a round 3?
I mean, it was so close there towards the end. Clockwork started to pile points back on and started trying to answer back. At the start of that round, we saw Everest starting off strong, Clockwork trying to answer back, trying to defend against Everest, but they were so strong, they had so much momentum, they just piled points on points on points, and there was nothing for Clockwork to answer, really. There was no time to get any passes through, and they couldn't get the clears through either. So Everest just kept piling points, and then Clockwork at the end of that round started to try and answer back, and they started piling on a few points towards the end. And I think that's what's a little bit more important in this one, because although we're going to this round 3, although Everest has taken this round 2, Clockwork saw some signs of adapting and strength towards the end of this round. So in this third round, I expect to see a very, very close round, and probably not going to see as much running away as we did in that game, because now Clockwork has had the chance to adapt against Everest at their best.
Yeah, it seems like we could be getting into a pretty close round 3 here. That's usually how these things end up shaking out when you have such large score disparities in these 2 rounds. The third one usually is kept pretty close, but I'm sure Everest want to have a say in that, and they want to push up this round 3 lead early as they do get disc advantage and take it slow. They're not getting overly aggressive and rushing this offensive push.
Now pass up to Badamo. Badamo just quickly resetting that one back to Martin. Martin sending it back up to Badamo. Badamo now forward to Steffo. Steffo looking to make his way forward, but nice save from Taco. We'll deny that early lead as Martin does recover it. Just sending it across to Conrad. Conrad allowing his teammates to get set up. We'll just send it across to Badamo. Badamo looking for this way forward. We'll send a nice cut pass to Steffo. And Steffo will sink that one in for the 2. Everest with an early lead of 2 now.
Oh man, I think we had a little bit of a tech hiccup there that blocked what was a behind the back shot. What a wild snag. We won't have the replay, unfortunately, but a great kickoff for Everest to get that 2 in. What a great cross pass, and ultimately they lock in some points here out the gate early. We'll see if they can keep that momentum going, but for now, they managed to snag the offensive joust out of the hands of Clockwork. As I say that, the disc changes back and forth in the midfield.
Pass up to Conrad. Conrad not getting pressured. As I said, he does get pressured. Going for the shot. We'll just ding off the rim. Taco picking that one up. Sending it forward, but Steph with a nice stop. Will put that one in for the 2 as well now. 4-2 in favor of Everest. Everest looking extremely strong now in this 3rd round.
Yeah, he really is. Stefo too, been scoring tons of points for this team. He's been consistently finding these opportunities for Everest, and geez, we'll see if he can keep that momentum going. He's certainly riding a good high right now. I think they're, well, we have to look, but I think they're undefeated right now. Like I said, I think both of these teams have very strong records coming in. A cross pass floats just low up against reach, and is going to let Everest clear down. I'll have to do some research on that. But either way, this matchup matters quite a bit for both of these squads. Baguette 6-2 and cuts the lead of Everest in half.
Will that be Everest taking Jazz advantage? 4-2, just a 2-point lead, a very close game. Just about 7.5 minutes remain on the clock in this 3rd round. Will be Everest just rolling out. Bad Emma with a quick joust. We'll send it across to Conrad. Conrad now just taking his time. They don't want to make any mistakes, like I've been saying. Clockwork is a fast team there, and they are fast to punish. Like, see that missed pass there. Clockwork just actually overshooting that one, but Bad Emma will pick that one up. And he will send it back to Conrad. Conrad now just across to Stefo. Stefo looking to make his way forward. We'll send it down to Bad Emma. Bad Emma just missing that pass, and it'll be back in the hands of Aries. Aries now looking for the clear, but it will be stopped by Conrad.
Yeah, they've been keeping this pressure on here, and now comes the attack again. The setup around side the zone. Bad Elmo tries to get the cross, but it's slapped out by Aki. A great read from the Clockwork defense to prevent that from coming in. And it's a great clear. Quickly trying to get down, but there is Conrad riding the back of his opponent to be able to prevent what was going to be a setup for an attack from the likes of Clockwork. Now, the disc floating inside the bottom of the zone, floating in the midfield. Everest looking to continue to push up their lead, but Clockwork seemingly getting aggressive here in the midfield pretty nicely. The thing is, can they set up for the attack around side the bubble? It's been tough with this Everest defense. Here comes the pass to the bottom of the zone, stunned out and cleared by Stefo.
Now Taco stopping that clear. We'll just send it down. Both his teammates missing that one actually, and it will be back in the hands of Bad Elmo. Bad Elmo looking to send it forward. Taco stopping that one again. We'll send it up to Okino. Okino not able to grab that one, and now back in the hands of Stefo. Stefo looking for the clear. Actually, no, he will just pass it up to Bad Elmo. Bad Elmo trying to slow the play down now. We'll just opt to go for the clear. They will make his way all the way out this time, but that stack from Clockwork quickly there to pick it up. Aries with the clear will make his way all the way out. Now Stefan picking that one back up. He will send it forward back into the Clockwork side, but Clockwork is there first, just overshooting that one actually. That Everest stack trying to pick that one up. Bad Elmo will pick that one up, send it forward, but Aries with a nice intercept will stop that pass attempt, and he will clear it back out. And now Clockwork, but Baguette picking that one up again, sending it across to Aries. Aries sending it down to Taco. Taco will be looking for a shot. He will just go up. He will just ding it off the rim though, but back in the hands of Okino. Okino getting pressure. We'll just get that pass across to Aries. Aries looking to make a I can't speak, but a nice pass comes to Baguette. Baguette will put that one in, tying this game up 4-4.
Oh, they're playing it so quick. I don't blame you, Ollie. I mean, these passes are laser fast, and that's what you need to get through that Everest defense. You need very quick passes to pull that defense out, just like they did. I think that almost could have been a 3, but Baguette guides it in for 2. I think that backboard shot would have gone in. But either way, it's tied up now, and I'm sure Clockwork feeling good here as we get into the later half of this round 3. This is exactly what we were expecting, what Swift sort of predicted in that desk, that this is going to be a pretty tight round 3, and here we are, tied up, pushing down into the later minutes of the round.
Martin just looking to just maybe slow the play down now, bringing that in that Clockwork stack. That Clockwork stack just quickly dashing around, but they will just break up, and Martin maybe looking for the forward pass now. We'll just bounce up, but in the hands of Conrad. Conrad waiting for his teammates to get open. A quick pass up to Bad Elmo. Bad Elmo was not ready for that one, however, and Baguette will pick that one up. Looking for the clear now, and it will make his way out all the way into Everest side. Everest getting there first. Conrad just overshooting that one, maybe trying to get to the goal first. Stefan picking that one up though. It will just look for the clear, and it will make its way all the way back out into the Clockwork side. Clockwork overshooting that one, but Martin picking that one up, sending it down to Stefan. Stefan the pass down to Conrad. Conrad going for the shot on the stunned goalie, and it will be Everest regaining their lead by 2.
And I mean, this is what, yeah, this is perfect. It takes very good passing to score when teams are playing this good. And that's what Everest did. They executed on some great passes inside the bubble to get them that 2. And, you know, hats off to the attack. It's tough to defend against if you're this defense. Here comes another quick pass up to Ares, and they're trying to set up for the attack right away. The Clockwork team pushing up, but instantly stunned out by Bad Elmo. And here comes the stack, the push down in. Taco rides his opponent and gets there first, fortunately enough for the likes of Clockwork.
Now Okinut just picking that one up. We'll send it forward past the defense and past his teammates, now in the hands of Ares. Ares looking for the pass opportunity. We'll just send it back out to Okinut. Okinut looking for the full reset all the way back out to Taco. Taco now just making his way forward, trying to look for the push. We'll just send it across. Just a missed pass. As Okinut does look to recover, he will recover it. Now looking for his pass opportunities. Will not make the decision fast enough as he is stunned out by Martin. Martin the third now picking up this disc, sending it forward, maybe looking for a dribble. Tackle, slapping that one right back through into the blue bubble. Now it will be Bad Elmo picking that one up again, trying to go for the clear, maybe the slap clear, but Okinut stopping that one. Maybe looking for a quick pass up to Ares, just a bit wide, but Ares able to recover. Looking for his teammates, we'll send it across to Baguette. Baguette now on an open goal, will take the shot, and it will quickly tie this game up again, 6-6.
Are we chugging towards an overtime again, Ollie? Could it be that we get into this round 3 OT? I mean, plenty of time. 2 minutes, 2:15 on the clock here, so we're certainly not out of the woods yet for either one of these teams. They're gonna want to attack. Here comes the clear, the stack up, but the clear out does bounce a bit awkwardly off of that corner, and the stack doesn't get it. Here comes a shot on goal off the bottom of the trench, but it gets intercepted. I don't know if it had the right trajectory either, but either way, prevented from being a potential 3, which really would be exactly what Clockwork's looking for. There's a nice slap clear as soon as it passes up. Conrad has a 3-point op, and he finds it. 9-6 now with 1:40. A huge 3 gets sunk in.
I think that was the first 3 of this game as well, of this round even. Like, just shows that not a lot of open goal opportunities, but even that one small open goal just may have cost them the round. I mean, 3 points with just a minute and a half. I mean, considering the defense and how strong both teams have been in this third round, it could be very difficult to get that third point, those 3 points.
Yeah, they need, if anything, a pair of 2s right now, and they need to do it in 30 seconds apiece. As the clock does tick down, it works for Everest. You know, they're perfectly fine holding this disc, bouncing it around between their teammates, just keeping it in their possession and preventing Clockwork from even having an opportunity to set up an attack. And as the clock ticks down, that 3 becomes forced. And so now, you know, this Clockwork team has to wait for that 3 to be set up. They can't afford to attack inside the bubble. It's not going to be enough points. And you can see right there, Baguette doesn't go for the 2 because he's inside the zone. He has to push outside of the bubble to get that 3, and it makes it that much more difficult to really get the setup and attack. And Everest able to work with this and again, tick time down and maybe put a few more points on the board. Taco says no sir, slaps it away. The rebound there, the shot, the 360 comes in and misses. Ding from Elmo, and the clear comes all the way down into the midfield. Oh my gosh, just juked out. The stack tried to get that intercept. 15 seconds left. They have to score an open goal 3 here. They're pushing up. Is this an opportunity? No, Taco can't get there in time. They get back to defend. The disc floats now in the midfield, and Everest just trying to get possession as this timer ticks away. Everest, with their 3-point lead, lock in the win and take this round 4 series from the hands of Clockwork. What a way to finish.
What a way to finish indeed. And I definitely want to hear, Swift, what are your thoughts on that last round?
I mean, that was just absolutely ridiculous, and if anything, I'm glad that what I said was absolutely true. You know, we saw a very, very close round. It was. I don't think any team went a point or 2 goals ahead of the other team past the start of the game. It was constant answering back. It was alternating and scoring from both of these teams. And although Everest pulled through at the start and they looked very strong at the start, Clockwork immediately responded, which I honestly really didn't expect. Everest were looking really strong coming into this third round, and Clockwork absolutely pulled it back, and they were able to bring it through all the way through the round. And then Conrad comes out with a 3-pointer from nowhere with a minute remaining for Everest, and they managed to pull it through with that 3. When you score a 3 with less than a minute remaining, it's really bad news if you're the other team. You have to force a 3-pointer. You can't score anything that's not a 3 at that point, or you have to score 2 2s and kind of gamble it that way. But I mean, an absolutely fantastic game, and I'm glad I was part to spectate it.
Yeah, no kidding. We have one more round in this Challenger Cup left. On this channel, on venues, on YouTube, on Facebook, we will be bringing you Baked Potato versus Clockwork. So we're going to see if Clockwork can manage to take a round against Baked Potato in what is a very important series to win. I don't know exactly where everyone sits, but I think there's at least two or I know that it's Clockwork, Everest, and I believe Baked Potato are the ones really competing right now. Exploited, I think, also has been doing well today. I don't have the bracket in front of me, but we'll be sure to update you when we come back for that final matchup of the day. You'll be joined by Sputnik and Swift to round out this EU Challenger Cup, and then don't forget we have the NA Challenger Cup a little bit later today. With, again, 6 rounds of high-octane action. You do not want to miss it. Be sure to stick around, though, for this final round. We'll be right back.